A woman wearing a gold ring was found dead by hunters in Indiana 41 years ago. Today, that small piece of jewelry is now back in the hands of her daughter after decades of mystery surrounding her disappearance.
I just grew up not knowing anything about my mom.
Misty Labine told me she had always assumed her mother had abandoned her when she went missing in 1982.
That's all I ever knew.
She was just a 1-year-old staying with relatives when her mother didn't come home to Oregon, Wisconsin.
I, of course, always was like, did I do something? Like, why would my mom choose to leave?
Her mother, Connie Lorraine Christensen's remains were found in rural Indiana 41 years ago, but authorities didn't know who she was.
DNA was not available back in the day when they found her body.
The DNA Doe Project, a nonprofit that works to identify cold case victims, was able to connect her back to her daughter.
And now that little girl knows that her mother didn't abandon her.
It just made me understand, I guess, why I never knew where my mom was.
Misty has since visited the Indiana location where her mother's remains were found so she could leave flowers there. Authorities also gave her the gold ring that was found with her mother's body.
It definitely has kind of, I guess, made me feel a little relieved in some ways to know that she just didn't choose to be gone.
Decades later, she now knows someone else is to blame for the abandonment that she's always known.
But at the same time, also, like, obviously I'm angry because somebody took my chance to know her away from me.
Christensen's homicide case still remains unsolved. DNA Doe Project's expert volunteer investigators have resolved more than 100 cases of unidentified remains using these techniques like the one in this case.